Where are you taking me? We've been driving all night.
Patience, Anna, patience. Haven't you learned patience is a virtue? Yeah, here we are.
Where?
Where? Where? We're there, of course. At your home away from home. At least until Robbie arrives. And then... well, no need to go into that now, is there? Well, come along, love. You wanted to be somewhere, now you're somewhere, huh? Isn't it beautiful? Take a look. Take a look at the wonder of it. Yes. Gorgeous. Such a pity you won't have a chance to enjoy any of it. Right this way. That a girl? That a girl? And up we go.
Don't touch me.
Don't tempt me, Anna.
This is absolutely ridiculous. We know that Putnam has Anna stashed somewhere. What do? We sit around here drinking coffee, waiting for some bloody clue to fall into our laps.
Robert, what else can we do? We put a blanket over the entire city, they'll show up.
Commissioner, nothing on search of the bungalow.
Send it, Harper.
Right here, Commissioner.
What do we got in the area surrounding the bungalow?
There's absolutely no sign of Putnam or Mrs. Lavery.
No radio control devices that could have been used to set off the explosion?
Absolutely nothing, sir.
What's this?
Report on the APB.
Let me guess. No Anna, no Putnam, no nothing. You know, gentlemen, we are in the middle of history in the making. Never before have two people disappeared into thin air. Now, we know he set off the explosion. He had to be nearby. The APB was released shortly after. How bloody far could they have gotten?
We're still working on that, sir.
Well, get some results. Work harder. Get out of here. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at a man who's at the end of his rope.
Been that way for a few weeks now. I mean, you've just
Come on, buddy. You can't keep this pace up much longer. We've been working on this case all night. Why don't you just go home and get some sleep before Duke's arraignment?
I couldn't sleep if I wanted to. Too many things rattling around in my head, and I know Lavery has some of the answers. I'm convinced he's my key to Anna's whereabouts.
He'd share them, wouldn't he?
Not unless I forced it out of him. What a bad idea.
Where are you going now?
I tell you, why don't you, stick around here and play Junior G-Man with the computer?
Why you talk to Lavery?
We're past talking. I'm going to get the information, even if I have to remove it surgically.
I'm gonna kill him.
Boss, are you sure Felicia got it right?
She saw it with her own eyes.
It was the truck driver that delivered Jerome's booze, right?
Yes, Anna's brooch was in his pocket. He claimed it belonged to his mother.
What are you going to do?
As soon as I'm free from here, I'll go to Jerome and force him into telling what Putnam has done with Anna.
Yeah, well, Jerome says his involvement in the case is over.
No, like hell, it's not over until Anna's found.
Boss, he claims that since he found the bungalow, it's enough.
Is my wife back home? No, she is not. Now, he owes me. I'm going to make him pay.
Tell him that.
I intend to.
What happens when Felicia tells Scorpio about the delivery man?
I begged her to keep quiet.
Boss, that's not information you can sit on. I mean, it's information that can help another person. Especially another friend who happens to be the police commissioner.
Okay, I asked her to keep the information to herself just for last night anyway.
What about today?
All I need is enough time to get out of here and get to Jerome.
Boss, when Scorpio finds out you got a cellar full of illegal booze, he's gonna bounce around asking a lot of questions.
Who cares? He can do whatever he likes. I don't give a damn about me anymore.
Boss, how long are you gonna live this high wire act?
Anna's the one I'm worried about. She's running out of time. All I'm concerned about is bringing her home safely before it's too late.
The damn thing is useless.
Well, let's get a repairman up here, then.
I'll give you your repairman, Anna. If you hadn't broken that antenna in the truck, I wouldn't have to be wasting so much time with this now, would I?
Well, what else do you have to do?
Right now, more than anything else on Earth, I want to know whether or not Robbie survived that explosion.
He did.
Do I detect a note of uncertainty?
No, you can't outsmart him.
If he's still alive. If he is, I'll have a second go at him. I lured him into a trap one time, no reason I can't do it again. Only this time when I spring it, he won't escape.
What if he didn't survive?
Then you'll have outlived your usefulness now, won't you? Well, I feel much better.
I'm so glad.
Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to jerry-rig an antenna for the truck. What? What? Let's see now. Yes. Yes, one of these ought to do nicely. Lady's choice, Anna. Do you like brass, or do you like brass? I think brass, wouldn't you say? Care for a breath of fresh air?
No.
Too bad. Come along.
Come on, Anna. Come on. I said move it. Move it. We've got important news to find out now, don't we? Come along, love. Let's take the shortcut, huh? What do you say? How do you like this? Oh, goodness. Did we fall and hurt ourselves? Come on, Anna. You had tougher days than this with the WSC, didn't you, dear? Good girl. You may be looking at your better side. Yes. Definitely. You're with a genius. This ought to do the trick. Yes. We're going to find out whether you live or die, Anna.
Morning. Help. Problem? I'm not going to be able to pull this off. I just know it.
Well, are you going to make me guess?
Oh, come on. You know Simone's shower is today, and I have a list a mile long, and it's going to be a miracle if I get even half of this done.
Well, do what I do.
Okay, what?
Don't make a list.
Oh, come on. Charlene, please help me.
Oh, now, honey, my maid's days are over. Thanks to your darling husband, I've already hung up my mop and my broom. Shake hands with the newest member of this family.
Okay. Okay, I am thrilled that the truth has finally come out. I am.
Mm-hmm, just about as thrilled as you were to tell Tony I was your real aunt.
Oh, no, come on. Come on. I hated keeping your identity a secret. I did.
Yes, dear, just about as much as you loved having a live-in maid.
Oh, right. I admit it was a luxury, but since I haven't had time to find a replacement for you, could you please lower yourself to help me?
Why, so your hoity-toity high society friends won't find out who I really am?
Now, why on earth would I care about that?
Oh, why on earth do you breathe?
Don't get catty.
Oh, sugar, you'd rather be burned at the stake than embarrassed.
Oh, and you, my dear aunt, would provide the first match, wouldn't you? Come on.
Let me give you a piece of advice.
No.
Let me give it to you anyway. When you get your back up against the wall, like it is now, well, just pretend like that's where you wanted to be in the first place. Go on about your business, sugar. Never, never explain. Never apologize and never let them see you squirm.
Did you ever think about going on the lecture tour?
Well, it's always worked for me. Well, of course, then I never did have to be Mrs. Tony Jones, did I? I don't know how you do it, sugar. Especially without a maid.
Oh! Never let him see you squirm. Never explain. Never apologize. Well, you try and stand tall in front of Tony's sister-in-law. Oh.
What are you doing here?
Hi. Oh, just thinking.
You going to Simone's shower this afternoon?
The shower. I forgot all about it. That's this afternoon.
Where's your mind been lately?
You would never believe it if I told you. Where are you headed now?
Hospital. I had to treat a patient over at the police department infirmary, and rumors are flying that Robert arrested Duke. Oh, Felicia, I know how close you are to them. It's hard on you, isn't it?
How?
Yeah, and you are close.
You only knew the half of it.
Well, tell me.
Oh, it's just so crazy. If I help one, I hurt the other.
And sit on the fence.
No, there's too much at stake, Tony.
Then you've already made your choice.
No, I haven't. I just want to help Hannah. That's all I want to do. I don't want to take sides. I just want to help Anna.
I guess I'm a little bit over my head here.
Oh, I'm sorry to mean to jump you. Everything's just so crazy right now.
I know. Look, just hang in there, okay? It's not going to go on much longer.
That's what I said to myself weeks ago.
I got to go to the hospital. I'll see you at the shower, okay?
Yes. Duke, I don't know if I can keep this from Robert. I don't know if I should.
My mother always used to tell me I should be a radio technician. It's not exactly state-of-the-art, but it'll serve the purpose. All right. Come along, love. After you. Anna, why do you always have to make things difficult? Much better. Much better. Come on, baby. Talk to Papa.
Putnam's whereabouts are unknown. He's still believed to be holding Anna Devane Lavery hostage. Authorities caution that the suspect should be considered armed and extremely dangerous. If you have any information, contact Commissioner Robert Scorpio's office at the Port Charles Police Department. Do not, under any circumstances, attempt to apprehend the suspect. Since his narrow escape from the explosion at the suspect's bungalow, Commissioner Scorpio has been personally coordinating efforts to intensify the search for Putnam.
All right! All right! Good for him! Good for you, Robbie! Good for you! Oh, my goodness. I couldn't be happier, Anna. No, I couldn't be happier. Now, I get the pleasure of killing Robbie personally. Not that blowing him to Kingdom Come wouldn't have been a nice touch, but I get the chance to watch him. I want Bobby to see my handsome face as his last vision here on Earth.
You don't stand a chance.
No, no, you don't stand a chance. You and your good friend Crocodile Dundee. You see, he managed to avoid my fireworks. Now let's see how he likes playing hide and seek.
I don't see any problem getting you out on bail, but keeping you out, that's another story.
What do you mean?
Well, Scorpio's got it in for you. So if you so much as spit on the sidewalk or jaywalk, he'll put you right back.
Good advice, especially coming from you. Listen to your lawyer. Talk to me.
My client has nothing to say at this time.
You knew where Putnam had stashed Anna. Now, I want to know how.
Is it a crime to possess information?
It is during a police investigation. You arrived at that bungalow shortly after we did, which means somebody must have tipped you off. Who was it?
I've answered your questions. Well, I've answered them once. I don't intend to answer them a second.
No, you haven't. You've dodged them. See, now I want the truth.
Why are you badgering my client? Do you want to press formal charges?
You had a line on Anna, or maybe you have one. Now, you're going to tell me what you know, otherwise you're going to rot in prison.
Now, he has been cooperating with you on your investigation, Scorpio.
Your client's a liar, Scott. Before we go to prison, or court, I'm going to wring every bit of information I can out of him. And as for you, well, you can either take a hike, shut up, or I'll make room for you beside of him. Right. Start from the top. You knew all about Putnam's bungalow. How?
Pauline, Alice. Tony, I would like you to meet Alice Weston, Simone's cousin. She's our maid of honor. How do you do?
Alice just arrived in Port Charles. And Pauline and I are going to do some shopping. And then we're going to have a little lunch in an out-of-the-way restaurant. Oh, so Simone thinks.
Well, if she sees us huddled around here, we're in trouble. Here she comes.
Bye.
Mom, here I am. Oh, Alice, I'm so glad you could make it. Hi.
My pleasure. Listen, I wouldn't have missed this for the world. How often does a girl get to be maid of honor at her favorite cousin's wedding?
Oh, well, I don't know. I could do it 8 or 10 more times if you like.
Over my dead body. I'm sorry, so sorry. You ready to hit the shops, then have some lunch?
Is that all we're going to be doing?
Well, of course.
When? Oh, well, you know, there goes our little outing. You better go ahead without me, okay?
But we can't. No, but we wouldn't be the same without you, darling. We'll wait.
But it could take a while, Mom. Look,
That's all right. Well, we're in no hurry. Oh, Dad, of all times to have an emergency.
I'll see you.
I heard the page.
Yes.
Now what?
Well, I'll call the ER and see how long she'll be.
And I'll call Lucy.